So it's more about like what's going on with my channel. If you guys haven't seen the other video, I did talk about the direction of my channel, that I won't be posting as much, but I will be definitely still doing my thing and just kind of posting here and there and just showing myself rather than just talking about some topics. But I wanted to still stay as active or, you know, as possible. But if you guys see my posts like about with pictures and stuff like that, you'll see that. You'll see posts and you'll see things about any of that kind of stuff. So you'll see me more or less posting rather than posting posts like pictures and polls and stuff like that rather than videos. But that's mainly kind of like what I was kind of going through or what I was talking about. But other than that, no, I mean, if you guys want to check out my other videos as well, let me know. And, leaving a comment. Excuse me, I'm just still recovering with my throat. Really helps a lot. And it helps the whole community with YouTube. And I want to always continue on to give as much value as possible, even though I'm just kind of doing my thing. I really don't know where I'm going with this. Like, I'm just making videos here and there. And if I'm really impacting the world, truly just let me know. But if I'm just doing my thing, here I am just having fun, then let that be. And then I think that a lot of people are afraid to go out and just try things. Like, it's a habitual thing. It's definitely a habitual thing. And we're all always so busy with our lives. So we don't know what's going on, but things are getting heated up and people are thinking, oh, it's doomsday and all this other negative stuff. But I always believe, especially in the mind, it all comes here. It all comes with what you're feeding yourself, because people always believe that, are you feeding yourself not just with food, but are you feeding yourself with good positive news, good positive things? And I always tell people, you have to cut off the news. You have to cut off the news, because a lot of times it's always bad news. It's always things that you want to feed off of negativity, because they want things that they know they can sell. It attracts a lot of that human curiosity, and that's why news always feeds off that negativity. And I always wanted to say, just kind of as my whole personal thing, is like, just be aware of what you're feeding your mind, because that's what you will get. It all starts from within. And for me, my personal story is that I didn't have, when I was growing up, I always fed myself something negative. I would always say things would not work out. But then I started doing a lot of self-affirmations, self-talk, and that's changed everything. I felt like this is where kind of life all changed and beliefs change. And that's why the more you believe in something, and then they say, how do you measure that belief? Well, it has to be repetition. It has to be a lot of consistent action. What do you believe in? What do you think? What do you think about? These things really add up in your mind and your words. So when you speak it, it definitely comes sometimes into fruition. So that's why I always tell people, be aware of your thoughts, be aware of what you're thinking, and be aware of what you're doing, what you're saying about others. Think about others and think about yourself. So that's why I'm always saying people to tell them to be cognizant of what they think, what they're telling themselves. And I'm telling that to everybody in all the Crossdresser community, all of the community. If I have this like platform here on YouTube, let it be more than just cross-dressing. Let it be something of mindset, and like how people can really truly be able to defeat any of the enemies, because the enemies outside cannot affect you, the enemies or whatever's inside of you. So it has to come, again, like I said, speak positivity and speak good things about yourself. And that's why I always want to spread the positivity and use this platform to spread positivity, and just use this as my more or less motivational thing. And I know I've said before that I wanted to change the direction of the channel, but I still want to talk about this. I still want to help people out. I've had messages and comments, and I don't want to say worries, but people have said things that are not so nice and negative. So I always do my best to kind of just ignore it, but in the sense that I see it as like they have some healing wounds that need to be attended to. And if I have to leave that message out there, this is their message for them. Let them know that one who loves themselves cannot hurt others or want to inflict harm to others. It all stems from that. It all stems from self-love, self-approval, jealousy, and all these kind of things. Like, they have to look at themselves, and it's just a self-reflection. They're projecting themselves on them. So that's why I don't want to take it personally. And I tell people that if you are, especially in the cross-dressing community, they'll say, you know, the F word or bad negative connotations and stuff like that. Do the best you can. And then, you know, you're going to be judged either way, guy or girl. You're going to be judged either way. So that's why I think that, like, just see yourself as something better, greater, for the greater good. And just enjoy it. You're just here to really just be alive, to experience things, enjoy life, whatever it is. Experience is the whole main kind of theme, more or less. But yeah, guys, I will cut this video off now. So if you guys want to see more, check out my other videos. I'll be posting myself here, but I kind of posted or showed my video here of what I was wearing, my leather skirt, my leotard and everything. And I'm still doing those contents on my OnlyFans. If you guys want to check that out, onlyfans.com/HeidiTVX. And if you guys want to support me anywhere else, that would be great. Here, OnlyFans, whatever it is. But I just want to kind of just, you know, help the whole consciousness, the whole world when it comes to just, you know, there's always going to be obstacles, but we know that our minds and everything else is far greater, far better. And I want to always leave this world in a positive light, to share positivity, and that you truly can have an effect on people. So mind your words and definitely show people that you can be a light in this world, whether it be dark or not. But think of yourself as something better than that, and think of yourself as like, hey, this person's going through some hardships, so I will try to be as loving as possible, either forgive them or just kind of move on from that and just be the better person, because we're probably going to be repeating these cycles, karmas and all that stuff. But again, like I said, this is just my whole thing, and I know this doesn't have to do with cross-dressing, but again, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for checking me out. Like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about the video, and I'll be making more. Again, this is HeidiTVX here. It's good to see you guys again, and I'll see you in my next video.